Yeah. That was kind of good. And that's kind of the power of Odd Mage with the spell power, right? You kind of just like go, oh, you're at 20 plus health? Not anymore, buddy. Hey, what is up guys, Control here, and today's video is going to be on Odd Mage. This specific deck is one with more of a dragon focus, specifically because I wanted to play basically just Malygos, Aspect of Magic again, and yeah, I wanted to jam some of the dragons. I haven't played decks with like Azure Drake too often, and playing with Cobalt Spellkin feels really fun. This deck is one that can deceptively go face very quickly, as I'm sure you guys just saw. You know, you kind of just pop off, do 20 plus damage in one turn. Kind of out of nowhere, I guess. And because of that, it's actually quite powerful and very good against a lot of the slow decks in the metagame right now. Specifically Warlock, I think I went 7-2 overall with this deck and 5-0 against Warlock. So it's another one of the ones that will just absolutely tear them apart. Specifically because of cool cards like Polymorph, as you guys are going to see in the video. They're very strong, and then a lot of your 1-mana spells can either be used for value with Antonidas later, or just damage with Flamewaker up front, or tempo with Chenvaala for 5/5s. So you get a lot of uses with cards like Clockwork Gnome and Violet Spellwing, which ends up being pretty good. This deck also features a lot of new cards, so I was pretty happy to play with it just because of that. And it's a little bit different than the last Odd Mage that I played. I don't have Pyromaniac, and I got quite a bit of questions about that. You could definitely cut the dragons and play for secrets, but for me, I wanted to play with the new cards, test them out, and they still felt like they were really good. I mean, it was like the third of the month that I was climbing on with this. It's the fourth one I'm editing today, but the deck was really, really strong. And I wasn't expecting to climb as quickly as I did, but we did end up climbing super fast. So I would recommend checking it out if you guys want to play with something a little bit different, use some of the Mage legendaries that you're not using that you might have. Otherwise, I mean, enjoy the video, enjoy the gameplay. And I will be giving you guys a bonus video today at 6 p.m. PST. Yeah, I wanted to mess around a little bit. We played a tech card shaman, so stay tuned for another video 6 hours after this one is posted. Just figured I'd mess around and play a pretty fun deck, and we ended up on the first game having a pretty cool game. So I figured I would upload that one for you guys and not really jam too many games on it, just have it like as kind of a bonus video. So look out for that. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the deck in the comments, and tap the like button if you guys enjoy the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Enjoy. Take game 2. Another Warlock. Do we just assume everybody is playing Galakrond Zulak today? Is that the assumption we have to make? Is that every Warlock is a Galakrond Zulak? It might honestly not be a bad assumption. Like, look at yesterday, we played against none. And we were playing against basically just warriors yesterday. Today it's 2/2 Warlocks. This guy full keeps. I think I'd prefer to still play the Spellwing first. Yeah, we do a lot of people play Wilds. I wouldn't say like a ton of people play Wild, but a decent chunk of people do. It's a very popular format in China. North America and Asia are fairly unpopulated for Wilds. Europe is fairly populated, and China is huge for Warlock. Double Twisting Nether, okay. I kind of dig it. You can trade off for 1/1, play the Black Cat. Start with the Black Cat though, see what happens. Get a Daring Fire Eater, cool. Let's just try and go face. So much spell power. This deck, it doesn't feel like it would be a very strong aggressive deck, but it actually does do so much damage out of nowhere, really. Coin Void Caller off the top. Coin Hellfire, okay. We don't have that many good draws here. Yep, nothing's really that great here. Let's just do the Fire Breather and Pink Face, I think. Welcome to the show. Just like develop a 1/1. It's not a very good use for the card, but it's pretty clear that we want to play some of these 5s in the next few turns, I think. Flamewaker is quite good. We want to set up the Drakes first, though, I think. You want to have like your spell power cards set up first in these slower matchups for the Flamewaker, because it gives you just like increased damage with your spells. Basically just a baseline to do significant damage to your opponent. I think we should still play a Drake and probably just Dragon's Breath, so I guess we should Dragon's Breath first. Torch in this matchup seems really good. So we can't Godfrey this turn, and I think it's pretty clear that we have a lot of spells that get significantly buffed by this Flamewaker, particularly the 3 Arcane Missiles in hands. So this might be, I mean, it's literally 15 without the Flamewaker, so it's 21 with the Flamewaker, and then with the armor plating, it's literally 23 damage from spells from hand. So I think we have lethal here. Yeah. That was kind of good. And that's kind of the power of Odd Mage with the spell power, right? You kind of just like go, oh, you're at 20 plus health? Not anymore, buddy. That was an odd game. Okay, a fresh game.
I must protect the wild.
Druid. So Druid's always kind of weird to play against in Wild because, like, if they're playing in Biggin, then I would probably just like do something like that. But if they're playing like any form of a slow deck, I really have no clue what to do. I think in most cases I should just be looking for good 3-drops like Black Cat, Chenvaala, Flamewaker, and supporting 1-drops. But it's awkward because if he's playing in Biggin, I would want to keep stuff like Arcane Breath and try to make that work early because, I mean, the removal is just so good, then I can discover a spell that's going to help me be more reactive to what they're doing. But it's one of the most flexible classes because there's so many different archetypes you can play within them. And the way that they win, basically based on each different archetype, is completely different as well. So it makes like the whole mulligan phase kind of weird. You consider going full secret aggro with Odd Mage? Yeah, I used to play that deck quite a bit. Only thing for me is I'm not really like wanting to do that just because what I'm looking to do is kind of play with some of the new cards. Like Chenvaala, like Malygos Aspect of Magic, a couple of the dragons like Cobalt Spellkin too. That's kind of the idea behind this. Violet Spelling as well. I'm personally somebody who really does not want to be playing decks like Reno Quest Mage or just Quest Mage in general. And Quest Mage would use a lot of these new cards, same with the Reno one, but I personally find them horrible. Super unfun to play against, and I don't really want to be playing them. So I figured I would test the new cards out in Odd Mage, which I find to be actually pretty cool. Here is so we can either draw deeper in our deck, develop something that's like a little bit more bigger bodied, or just play the Spellkin, I think. I feel like the big Ol Whelp is better than the Spellkin here because I don't really have a reason to have these spells, right? We don't have anything other than really like spell power to synergize with them. There's no Chenvaala, there's no Antonidas. Yeah. That was a really early Elise. I mean, his hand size is pretty small, but that was like way earlier than you'd expect that card to come out almost ever. So we're only at 2 damage, right? Yeah, we're pretty far off of that still. We want to be playing the Black Cat this turn in basically every case. So let's start with that. Oh, that's actually super good at Jan'alai though. I don't really want to coin, but I think I should. Maybe we don't actually need to. We could just like Arcane Breath and then go for like Missiles. We could even like Arcane Breath Hero Power, I guess, actually, right? We technically don't have to play spells. Let's start with this. Do we want Dragon's Breath or do we want Magic Trick? I feel like he's not going to play a lot of minions for us to kill, so it's probably better that we take Magic Trick and look for something like Polymorph Boar off of it, potentially. And just Hero Power, hit him in the head. We save the coin too, right? And we can just like play Daring Fire Eater, Hero Power, then Channelize online, which is actually gigantic. This druid has a really tough time dealing with stuff like Rag, unless they have like Naturalize or Seeds, but regardless, it should just be pretty good that we can look for that in the next like turn or two. Hey Solemn, how you doing? Okay, so he's 2 of them. Unfortunate. He's Bees Druid, okay, I dig it. So we probably want to like play the Arcane Missiles here. Hey, we draw a card that works pretty well with Arcane Missiles, fortunately, sweet. We also need to Hero Power. 3 for the Wanker, 3 for the Daring Fire to Hero Power, and then 1 for Magic Trick, 1 for Arcane Missiles. Most of the time. That's probably the turn. Have I mapped this out correctly, or am I just off? I might be off. No, I'm on 1 point, yeah. Okay, so let's just do this, and then Discover, I guess. Mana bind duplicates. Duplicate's honestly not bad. I can't really play it right now though, but it could be good this game, so we should probably pick it. I think it's better than Astrolith or Mana Bind in most cases. And then Daring Fire Eater. Okay, so he's a 10. He could just like play Spreading Plague. That could be a pretty good play because Jan'alai is quite trash into that. I'll put it that way. Plague would not make me a happy camper. Loatheb. With a bee's swing. So it's a flip to win the game or clear the Loatheb. Unless we just draw something that could win us a game here. No spells to do it, so I guess it's just gonna be Jan'alai, play the Clockwork Gnome, sorry. Go face and pray? Yeah? Okay. Just breathe with me, chat, okay? Breathe with me. Okay. Fuck. I suck. He has another Poison Seeds, and he has 19 mana this turn, so we might have just lost the game off that flip. Unlucky one. Malygos' Fireball does 8 damage, I believe, right? So if he just clears and doesn't gain armor here, then we could just go Malygos, Aspect of Magic, and gain a lot of armor. Or sorry, and gain the 8 damage that we need to kill him, right? Plague. But they always go branching past double armor, right? So... okay, Loatheb's pretty good. So, what is the play, amigos? I don't think I play Malygos yet. I don't want him to know that I have that. If I get a bad hit, or like a Frostbolt, I can also bounce it with a time reminder next turn, so I think it's better to play Cobalt. If I play the Spell King, you can't play the Mally afterwards? Why can't I? I have another dragon in my hand. Right? I don't know, I might be missing something, but I think that this is right. Shooting Star, Breath of Cinder Ghost, okay. I'm not sure where he played the Loatheb from. He got one Loatheb from Floop. Yeah, it's probably pretty likely that he does, right? If he at least. For sure, pretty likely.
I see.
Okay, that's fine.
We must stop this corruption.
4-8 dragons are scary. So that's his last Loatheb, so we just need to try to not die this turn. Breath of Syndergosa will most likely help quite a bit with that. He's gonna go face and look to 1/2 probably. Breath of Syndergosa costs 6, which does not feel very good at all. Frostbolt would still be 5 mana after the Thinger Mid-Dog happens. I still feel like I don't want to play Malygos here, but I think that I should now.
What to do?
Should also be Ping Face. Start with this though. So just like make it seem like we need to make a decision here. We know what we're gonna pick.
I wonder. Someone's out on me.
Okay, seems good. So Branching Pass is 8 damage. He has 8 on board, so he's 3 off with 1 Branching Path.
I see.
The 69th Loatheb. Fortunately, if I can do math, 4 plus 5 is 9 and we have 10 mana, so we should be able to still win the game here. That was a really, really good draw for him too. He had like Bioproject into Twig into Elise to copy his whole hand, which is filled with like juiced up cards. He had Floop, Loatheb, and Poison Seeds, I believe, and a Bees, which are all really good into my deck, so... It's kind of crazy that we actually won this game. Maybe he plays like Ferocious Hell here or something, then we lose, but... Living Roots, okay. Okay, that was a little bit aggressive, but good game. Mally, victory royale. We're like zooming up ladder with this deck, man. A little bit too fast. We queue a priest. I think we're still assuming every priest in the world plays Resurrect cards in their deck. And, yeah. Polymorph 4 is good against those type of decks. It's honestly a good card from the Resurrect, though, because it is a 4-2 board that can go face. So, it's not even like we're just giving him the shittiest minion in the world, right? Because it's not a 1/1, it's a fairly flexible card that does quite a bit. Okay, let's play Togwaggle Priest, I guess, then. This is probably a pretty tough matchup for us because they heal a lot and draw so much. Probably just gonna play the Waker here. We'll play Shadow Word Pain because he's good at the video game. We can Arcane Breath our own Flamewaker here. That's quite good. I think we're just gonna Hero Power, go face. This deck heals a lot, so I'm not really too interested in just throwing away Arcane Missiles or anything like that. Okay, that's fine. We'll play Loatheb on curve here, unless we draw something that's better that we can play on curve. Like a Black Cat, that's a lot nicer than Loatheb. Because we kind of like Loatheb to sort of shut down stuff that he would want to do. Such as Psychic Scream on turn 6 or 7, depending on whether or not he wants to use a coin. Hey, Shaman. Coin card Toot. Not gonna lie, not the biggest fan of that, but that's how it goes. Should go Polymorph Boar. Yeah, get rid of that right away. So I really don't like that card. Hero Power the 4/2, and then go face. Next turn might be the Waker turn, we'll see. Because we do have a lot of damage now. Might even just be a Loatheb turn. And Jan'alai is actually online as well. Okay. So I think we're just gonna go Flamewaker. Polymorph Boar might actually kill the 4/2. I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because we do just have another one anyways. But Flamewaker or Polymorph Boar here, I think for sure. Okay, so we can just missiles, I think. They could play around Psychic Scream a little bit by just like trading this first. So then I get the guaranteed missile. I think that's probably fine. It's really good that we're polymorphing those as well because it means that they're not scaling the quest for him. If both Cartoots died, then he would be at 5 out of 7 already. This area is a full clear, okay, not bad. I think we're just gonna go Jan'alai, and then we're a little bit off lethal here actually. Jan'alai Arcane Missiles would be 11, and he's at 13. I think we should just do it though. He can't Psychic Scream in Hero Power. I feel like it's definitely the Jan'alai turn, there's no doubt about that. It's just whether or not we're playing this. It feels right to me, but I don't know. I do have Spell Power cards in my hand, I do have Antonidas in the deck. I feel like I should probably not do it here. And just wait. And doing okay. That's all of his mana, he's at 10 health. We don't actually have lethal here, I don't think. No, I'm pretty sure it's not lethal. Oh, wait, no, because we do this, then this is 4, so we have 8 plus, yeah, no, we do have lethal, GG. For the missiles. Daring Fire Eater for more overkill, and then Jan'alai to the Noggin. Polymorph Boar is good. That's basically what you can get from watching this deck be played, is that Polymorph Boar is a pretty good card. Okay, Warlock. Chenvaala with like an okay Chenvaala hand, actually. Yeah. Let's take it. Do you ever replace Arcane Missiles for Shooting Star in this deck? Well, Arcane Missiles goes face, Shooting Star doesn't. I would personally say no. I think Arcane Missiles is a lot better. Because it helps a lot more in your slow matchups. Obviously, if you're playing against too much fast stuff, then it's perfectly fine to just get rid of it and play Shooting Star for your faster matchups if that's what you want to do. It's probably even better to like cut Clockwork Gnomes before you cut Arcane Missiles. This card feels like it's very hard to play so far. I think I should lead with the Clockwork Gnome, because it does 1 more damage than the Spellwing. Life Topper Dog. With Jan'alai, we want to be hero powering, so let's hit the button. We don't really play Chenvaala on turn 3 most of the time. They Plague of Flames to answer it, so we probably just go Spellwing hero power in most cases. Should be fine. Orderman card, okay. So we play Chenvaala. I guess we kind of want him to double trade both, so we should just go face for 4 here. I think trading just makes no sense for me. I think that's something you gotta ask yourself a lot of time. Like, is it really worth trading? Does it really like actually accomplish anything for you? More often than not, I feel like it doesn't in a lot of cases. It's like kind of bad. Void Color? No, Void Color, okay. Balnos. Not bad. So we go Chenvaala. I almost like to Arcane Blast here over Arcane Missiling, or Arcane Breath, sorry, but I don't know what I want to discover, so it's probably not right.
Is it cold in here? Or is it just me?
Okay, we are going to Arcane Breath now. I wasn't going to, but if all the missiles go face, I mean, it's just the way the game goes. I could take Dragon Breath to go face with, or a Mirror Image to have a cheap spell to play with. I think I'm going to go Dragon Breath because we're kind of close to killing him. And we get a 5/5 down. So he has to Plague of Flames this, and then we get to play Azure Drake naked on the board. It might actually not be Azure Drake because 2 hero powers, and then we can play Jan'alai on curve actually, which is quite good. So might actually just be looking to go face here instead of going for the Drake. Doomsayer, okay. Hero power pass feels like a very bad play, but making bad plays is fun sometimes, and I actually think this is probably the best play, so let's do it. Yeah. Kind of funny, but actually a decent one. Okay, Healbot's not bad. Black Cat's a pretty sweet draw. So we can go Black Cat, draw. So we scoop. Fire Eater is really good. Can Fire Eater go face and then Arcane Blast at 3/3? No, we can't do both, sorry. I mean, I'd rather just Arcane Blast than ping face then, I think. Cool. So Jan'alai juiced up to be played next turn if we want to.
I hope you like my invention.
But he has a bunch of cheap, small things that kind of suck. Spellkin hero power the Ziliax is probably fine here. I'm okay with that.
A simple spell.
Problem with this is we're kind of like straying away from the kill our opponent sort of strategy because he's been healing for a ton. It's also really good we cleared Ziliax because the Magnetize would have just actually just destroyed our life there. So that actually feels pretty sweet that we dealt with that in a timely manner, I guess.
I hope you like my
Novice is good.
Side effects? No.
That is a very bad draw for us. I want to play Jan'alai next turn. So what leads us to the best situation to play that in? I don't feel like it's Azure Drake. It might be though.
What to do?
I just don't understand what 1-drop I'm throwing that's good here. I guess like Missiles is really good. Or like Arcane Blast. It feels better than like playing the other cards. Breath is fine because we just clear stuff. It's like super reactive though, it just feels bad. None of these cards are very good. Pocket Galaxy is like kind of playable though. Give Antonidas still. It's probably that. Problem is now we're at 10 cards. And I think we probably will just tank the overdraw.
Time runs out on me.
It feels bad. I'm just clearing stuff so Jan'alai will be playable, but I think the thing is he's just going to keep on gassing up the board. And I might just like misplay this game and try to play for Jan'alai way too hard. Is the problem. Doomsayer.
My hand is too full.
It's a really bad overdraw.
That was a mistake.
He's also so close that he just plays Thaurissan this turn, then we lose, I think. If he doesn't get to play Thaurissan, then we're fine, but I'm pretty sure he just jams it here and then we lose. We can still maybe win into that, potentially. 1 mana Anton is pretty good, but... Does it get us there over 2? Not really, right? Fireballs aren't enough.
Spirit of the flame, turn them to ash.
Welcome to their show.
My fire will be burned. Die, insert.
It's at 18.
This is my suggestion.
Big Game Hunter is a cool card.
I've got the beast in my sack.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Polymorph bores a lot of damage.
You require my assistance.
I mean, none of these really do anything, right? They're not really useful at all. We freeze something, we can draw a card though, so I guess this is the best. We can also sim like a Flamewaker maybe. But I mean, realistically, all we're doing here is just fireballing twice.
Aha! Aha! Job done. I'm almost out of cards.
I think that he has to Thorson before he does a combo though. So if he can't heal for more than... He needs to heal one more. Or kill me this turn, one of the two. Or we win still. Is my understanding of how this works. Let's play both the moms. They don't really want more than one heal bot.
Mind if I roll need?
Okay, he's just... Yeah, he's giving up. Okay. GG. That one was actually like super tight at the end because we had to just like continuously lay down the pressure, and it's kind of funny. I picked the Antonidas literally, or sorry, I picked the Luna's Pocket Galaxy with Antonidas in mind, and we got rewarded super heavily for drawing it. So I'm pretty happy with how that one ended up. Some of the discoveries were kind of questionable though. Like the Dragon's Breath was never played. That being said, right, like it would have like gave us lethal the next turn had we have had to go for that, and he didn't just like throw the game away. If he played like Thorson and tried to win, then I mean that would have ended up getting us there. Polymorph Boar would have been the same though in most cases. But overall, a decent game. That one was actually super tight though. But I'm pretty happy with the outcome at the end. No, he didn't throw. He didn't have a way to win because he had to play Thorson before his combo went off, and he couldn't win if he played Thorson because I would go face and win. Okay, key to Warlock. I'm honestly not super confident about just keeping this, but I think I still might just do it because the card's clearly good. It's just we're not on the coin. And he could be like a Zoolock deck, which makes me kind of hesitant to just jam it. But if he's a slower deck, it's definitely better for us, I'd say. We have the Spellwing as well, which is good, and during Fire Eater, so... We're probably just going to be like pinging on turn 2, then playing the Fire Eater pinging on turn 3, and then Flamewaker plus a spell on turn 4 is likely what goes down. We definitely got rewarded based on what we drew for sure. So do a little bit of chip damage. Need a Warrior deck to play for Standard. I think you can play Power Warrior or Highlander Warrior. Should be fine. As far as I understand, those decks are good. We get Plague of Flame a lot if we play the Flamewaker here, I think. We can't during Fire Eater and clear the Nubian either. I think I'm okay just playing this. Honestly, just don't really have a better decision here, right? Like we're kind of just forced hand-wise. So he did keep 3, so it's very, very likely he has Plague of Flames, but we're gonna hope he doesn't. That's it. He could also be the Galakrond Zoo deck, so he could just like play minions here, and if he plays the minions, then we're pretty happy. Obviously, with this type of hand, we're gonna hero power play 2 1-mana spells.
Side effects.
Mom, Coin Plague.
Trust me.
No Coin Plague, okay, interesting.
Flame on.
Could trade, go Daring Fire to ping, and then play an Arcane Blast there, go face for a little bit. Could play an Arcane Breath instead, that's probably stronger actually, right?
Flame on.
That was definitely the incorrect order, by the way. But we kind of got rewarded for it, so... Always good plays. I could also just, like, honestly not do this, hold this, and just use the spells, and I'm kind of leaning towards that now. Okay, the game knows where we want to go. And discover last because we're very good at the game. Do we have any elementals? Just Chenvaala, right? Chenvaala? Oh, and Spellwing. I think it's still Tomb of Intellect, but it's fine. Okay, that was not the best turn that I've ever sequenced in Hearthstone, by the way. That was very poorly sequenced, and I just got rewarded super heavily for playing like shit, basically. Sometimes lucky. No rush lucky, please. You got there? Oh, no rush lucky. Actually lucky. Wow. Actually lucky sometimes. So we want to play the Fire Eater. We want to hero power here. We want to trade here so we have more targets to hit with the missiles. And then we want to missiles and then play Tomb of Intellect. Unlucky. I'm not going to trade that for him, just go face here. Move Drake for next turn as well. Cinderstorm's good. Unfortunately, no cheap spells for Antonidas, but I've obviously just been playing with the Flamewaker to get ahead early this game. Another egg. Draconic's fine. Never punished? Like, actually, this game, dude. Actually. This is definitely the game that I played the worst so far today. My severe brain lag usually takes a little bit longer to take aim. But we're here. You could Polymorph Boar that, so he just has nothing that says, hello, I am a 5/5 on it. Or a 9/9. Or a 3/9 with taunt. But I don't think we really care about 3/9s with taunt because we just go face a lot of time with this deck. I think it's actually just Cinderstorm and then ping his face here. Then Azure Drake ping face. We're just basically looking to burn him out. That's it. That's our overall strat right now. Is just do damage to his face, win the game. It's relatively consistent here too, I think. This is like the biggest thing these Q-block decks lack is just healing in general. Like that's honestly kind of fine. Yeah, it's honestly fine. Let's go Drake ping. Yeah, it's still just Drake. I could just play the Antonidas, but I think Drake ping is just stronger. Like, if he doesn't kill this Drake and he doesn't heal here and just assumes that one of the taunts is going to be good enough, we could literally just have lethal with Polymorph boring the taunt, going face for 2 and pinging. So, I think this play is just stronger in general. Evasive Rim's fine. And a Mom, okay. So we have Polymorph Boar lethal here. We haven't got this so far, but this is another use for the card, is just to literally win the game with it. Go face for 4 and ping for 2. Bang bang. Honestly, like, this deck actually seems like it's quite good. We're 6-2, we're 7-2 with it now. Obviously off the back of just like basically farming every single soul warlock we played against because we're 5-0 against them, but it's quite good, I would say. It's really not bad at all.